Hello, I'm Jason Baudendistel. I'm a serial entrepreneur, Amazon bestselling author, and then honestly also a college student going back to school, kind of doing a rebuild. Trial and error, basically self-taught myself on top of reading books. I've read not just LinkedIn alone, but in general I've probably read around 1,000 books at this point in the last 10 years. In my opinion, college really depends on what you need, what your career goals are, and what you're going into. Obviously, if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, you probably shouldn't, start throwing bodies in your garage and practicing on them. I don't recommend that, but but certain career fields, say you want to be a computer programmer, you don't have to go get a computer science degree for that. You can just sit there, go do the training online if you feel you have it in you, and just literally teach yourself how to code. Even if you have the skill set and the knowledge and the self-taught training, most employers want to see something on paper saying that you have this knowledge as well. Not everybody reacts this way, but I reacted to the fact I grew up in such extreme desperation, basically not knowing how the monthly bills were going to be paid, not how we were going to feed ourselves. I reacted to that thinking that I did not want my future family to know what that situation felt like. And that just made me more driven. So my first stepping stone was the military. I spent 4 years in the Navy, spent 6 months doing support operations over in the Gulf for Enduring Freedom, helping drop ordnance. I was part of the administrative support team that did the maintenance, the paperwork for the maintenance on the planes. Basically the rigors of what the military asked from me, because if you can survive the military, then building a business has a lot of similarities, because you're going to deal with lack of sleep, you're going to deal with the stress and the anxiety, and depending on how things go at first, you're going to be broke and frustrated, and it's a matter of whether or not you keep pushing. What I escaped, what I grew up in, and what I had to overcome played a huge role. That and my mom, because she basically raised me to always have the attitude that, you might not necessarily always have a lot of resources or have the most ideal situation, but even though you can't control where you come from, you can control where you go. And I've always lived by that philosophy because, I'm not proud of what my past is, but I also don't regret it because it did help mold me. It did help make me a stronger person, and it helps to make me more driven every day. There's going to be more risk, there's going to be more pain, but there's a lot more reward if you're willing to go into it. So you need to have a game plan. You need to set aside specifically what you want to target, how you want to target it, and why you want to build it. If your business is just, I want to make a ton of money and that's all there is, you could make a ton of money, but honestly, if there's not a solution or some type of pain point that really drives into people, good luck finding an audience, good luck finding customers. This is going to show you how much of a nerd I am, but I really want to get into computer animation. I've started learning it just for fun, and I'm huge on Star Wars and Star Trek, all that stuff. And I have the Highlander theme memorized, which I'm just going to admit now because I'm already here, so what can I lose? So if you happen to like any of that stuff and you want to change the publishing industry, hi, I'm Jason, so get a hold of me.